drop the weapon. They don't really
snap it. Snap it, bring it, switch it, click it.
So, hi and good morning. Today I want to continue my stream. Yesterday I told you that I will continue the stream, but I had no time for that. So today is the the next day, and I'm going to show you today what I have done so far with the model I created yesterday. So let's real quick change the view here. Bam. Okay, as you see, I have this model here, and I have made some changes to the model. Especially here in the inner side of the model, I have made some changes, and here on the top of these things here I've made some changes too. That's because I have tried to bring this into Shapeway, or import it to Shapeway, and every time I have imported it, I had some wall thickness problems, and this was mainly in this area here, and in this area, and in this area here. One moment. In this area. So this is because the wall thickness was too thin, and now it is on Shapeways. And normally I can print that right now, but there is another problem. It's way too, it costs way too much. For this simple model, it's way too much money, I think. So I decided to make another one. As you can see, maybe I will print it out, but not today. I will try to make another one and see the price of that. This one here costs 49 euros, 50 euros. This is an amount of money for that small model. It's 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So as you can see here, and this is in sandstone, full colored sandstone. And even if I do it in plastic or versatile plastic or something else, the prices are really high. As you have a look here, if I doing it in steel, it costs 350 15 euros, or platinum there's 108,608 this is ridiculous euros. In bronze, this is bronze. This costs 1,000 euros. Brass will cost even 1,000 euros. And we have gold. We have 31,000 euros. It's too much. Still too much. This is ridiculous. And in aluminium, it costs 679 euros. So I think I have to think about it. Sandstone is the cheapest thing here, with $49 euros. Sorry. So what I want to do today is I have downloaded some models at. I'll show you that. There's no hiding where I have downloaded that. I have found a site, it's called Thingiverse, and they provide model. You can freely download them, and you can use them for non-commercial work. And because this is a non-commercial work, I can use them, but I cannot put them on the Steam Shapeway shop, or even can provide this as download, because these models are not mine. This is just to have a look and maybe to have a test before I'm going to create another one of mine. And so let's just go in there and let's see what we have here. I have to unpack them and have a look on them at first. So I think we can do, I think the most interesting thing will be, one moment, metal gun, Warhammer, custom bunker, outpost, space marine. I think space marine, maybe not. Let's see. We can have a look here. If you see that, oh, one moment, I have to cancel the preview of OBS. So let's go into the search again of Thingiverse and let's see. Let's search for Space Marine. Space. Okay. What is Space Marine? Yeah. Yeah, we have it. Several Space Marines here, and I have found one which is very interesting to go in Substance Painter with and just do a texturing of that. One moment, I have to search for that. It's really interesting. You can, if you are a private web person, you can download them and send them to the 3D printing service of your choice, or if you have a 3D printer, you can use them. And cannot find it. Why? So, okay, let's have a look. Maybe that one. So let's unzip that and let's see. Images, no, that's not the right thing. Gunship, maybe that one. I think we have to download it again. So let's see. Just put in Warhammer instead of Space Marine here. Search for Warhammer. Maybe I will find it here. Just a few minutes. Yeah, preparation is all. I know. I can't find it. So this one here is bullshit. This one can delete. Then we have this one here, custom bunker, Warhammer compatible, blah blah blah. I have this, I have this, I have maybe this one. Good. Warhammer. I cannot find it. Oh, not even here. It was something like that. Well, let's see, maybe we can find it. And this time we are going to try that in a 28mm style, so that we can so that we don't spend too much money on that. Or I'm not spending too much money in that. This is why. Here is it. Here, this one here. The download. And let's see. It ran out. Ah, okay. And let's download this and let's see. Are there files in there? I hope not. But okay, these are STL files, and so let's read really fast. Creative Commons 3.0. Okay. By Terry Dex. Okay, I will mention you. Terry Dex. Yeah. Match view. Okay, you can read it. This model is from this guy. Okay. So I fulfilled the Creative Commons. So let's go in Blender. Let's just go in there and let's try to, first I want to save that here and make a new one. And let's see, let's delete this here. Import. Can I import? Should be able to, yeah. So let's go into that. Let's have a look at files. I see something. No. Okay, let's import. Let's import all of them. Import STL. Let's import them. So let's see a list here. So, okay, import STL. Now let's see. Comes out. Okay, this is okay. No. So we have here the problems that this is importing some let's see, import, STL, body, import. So where we have the body, this is not the body, or this is the body, but I think we have some problems here, some serious problems. So let's have a look at another. It's all STL files. Maybe a OBJ file would be nice. The STL country. Files. Crocodile. Okay, let's go with that. Let's try that. So, new file. Get rid of the standard cube here, and let's import STL. So, and with that. So, okay, crocodile, elephant. Let's go with crocodile. Whatever this is. Ah, okay. This is a complete tank here. So let's scale it down like that. Okay, here we are. Here we go. This is okay. Now let's see. I think there are too much details on that. All 3D printing and loose parts here. It would be fun to let's see, can I okay, it's all together. This is all melted together in some way. Should I go with that, or should we go with elephant? Whatever this is. This elephant. Ah, here's the elephant. Ah, okay. Only the barrel is this difference here. Let's reload the startup file and let's search for another one. Maybe we have something. Let's see. I have another one here. This is just oh, this one. So let's go with that and let's texture that. This is cool. So I think this is not too much work to do. So let's import that. Import STL file. I hope this is a STL. Yeah. So let's do that. Files and scale thin unit. Go with a thin unit. Basic normals. Set this up. Okay, import. Let's see. Maybe we do some cleanup here. Okay, where is it? Oh my god, it's too totally oversized here. Okay, so let's see. Do we have here a gun? So okay. So we can do at first, let's move it down and go into the in edit mode and let's move that. Let's move it in edit mode. Okay. So now let's see, how many vertices do we have? We have 279,000. Thing is, why is it so slow? So let's go into that here. Let's see. Here, geometry data, custom split normals are not in there. I ask myself, why is it so slowly? So maybe we set this to smooth. And we're doing an edge split. Yeah, it's much better, and it's okay. Blender have to touch the okay. This is, I have to think about. Oh my god! Creative Commons license 3.0. Okay, so this is okay. Sure, Guy, if you want that we gives you some credits, you should maybe Apelli Creations, is it? Okay, so let's give them the guy the credits he reserved. So this is the gun here on Thingiverse, and let's go here, and Niels de la Cross. Okay, this is the designer. He have made this. Here's other designs. Here's some other weapons here. Okay, cool. So we have given him credits here. The model is from this guy, Niels de la Cross. Okay. So let's move on here and let's see what we can do with this model here. So let's go into the edit mode and let's see what we can do. We have way too much vertices here. So maybe we can so let's see what parts are together. This is together, so I'm going to separate this selection here first. So way too much vertices here as well. It's way too much. So can we so let's see, this is not separated. How is that? Not even separated. So we have to separate this manually. I'm going to get this 4 vertices and let's try to separate this in a way which we can work with, because this is way too much geometry for that. Sometimes working with the model of another person is more difficult than do your own. This is the problem here. But I want to show you the way how I do that. So let's see, how can we grab this? So at first let's go with that. And let's try another time this here. Yeah, this works. So we can now deselect these guys here. So let's deselect them. Deselection, not selection, please. So let's see where we are. We have here one more problem here. So we want to select these ones here. These ones, and oh, it's so dense, this we need to select these ones here as well. So I hope I have now all of them. Let's check real quick. Let's see. So I'm going to separate this here with the whole thing here. Or maybe we should do something first. Let's remove doubles. Only 9 vertices. Okay. Maybe if we go with the decimate modifier, maybe we can clean up some geometry here. So let's apply that and let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's much better. Yeah. Okay, I think this is geometry we can work with. Not too dense. A little, yeah, it's a little bit too much still, but let's go with that and try to make the best out of it. So let's see, what can we separate as next thing here? I want to separate a little bit the materials. So we have I think we can easily separate this one here. No, not so easy. Okay, then I want to separate that. The handle. Still too much geometry here. So let's select this. So this one here and these ones and here and here on the bottom as well. So let's crank up the music a little bit. Okay, that's better. So I hope you can still hear me. So, okay, now we have selected this one here, and let's just separate this selection here. So this is cool. So let's hide. No, let's hide that. And now we can clean up here the geometry a little bit. So I'm going to okay, and delete the vertices here, and now let's create just one face here, and here we do the same as well. I think this music is not appropriate music for a live stream. One moment. Okay, so we have that. Sometimes I'm asking myself how they model things like that, because they have so much geometry here. Don't think we can. It's too much work to in my opinion, it is too much work to do that. So maybe we should have a look again. Let's do something. Let's go to the big cam here, and I'm going to search something. Going to search for Space Marine OBJ file. So if it's a good file, I will show you where I downloaded it. So let's just go into that directory here. In the directory, and let's see, where is it? This one, and okay. Oh man, OBJ here. Okay, let's try it out. Let's get rid of a moment. Oh. Well, let's get rid of this weapon here. We can weapons do easily ourselves. We don't need any third-party things. So I hope this one will be better right now. Let's copy the path and import an OBJ file. We have OBJ, yeah. So we have here armor, helmet, that one here. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, this one is looking good. So let's import the helmet. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's looking good. So let's see what we have here, and the really cool geometry. So do I want this? I don't know. I show you where I've downloaded that. This is a site called free3d.com. It's not for commercial use as well. So let's see this dreadnought here. But this is 0 textures, yes. Rigged, yes. Why? Okay. This is an OBJ SolidWorks. Maybe we can. Oh, come on. Let's download that one. Much more interesting. Let's call this. Okay, let's just go in there, and let's go in here. I have this here, so let's unpack this. Space Marine, runtime, libraries, check character, 4K, Miami. Oh, this is the wrong. Space Marine, and then libraries, drops. Okay, the armor. No, that's not. Character, 40K, Space Marine freak. Helmet. Oh yeah, this guy has messed up his download. This is not what it look with what it is here. It's the same what I have downloaded before. So something wrong here. So let's search for Space Marine on this side. Space Marine again. What can we download here? This one here. Okay. Let's see. This time downloaded the Dreadnought. Okay. Where is it? Here. I hope this time it's the right file. Project, runtime, libraries, character, Space Marine. Okay, it seems to be the right one. Okay, now let's do a new file again. I know it's boring. It's but this is the way you have to do it. You have to search. You have to try and error though sometimes. And oh, let's bring this in. Dreadnought and. Let's see, smooth groups, lines, operator split, cake vertices, object group, amp size, bam bam. This is okay. Import. Oh, let's see what comes out this time. So we can move on. We can create our yes, this time it's the right one. So let's see. At first, I want to go in the edit mode. So, and I want to go here, geometry data. Into edit mode. So let's remove doubles. Many doubles here. And no. Remove doubles. All parts are doubles. So this one here is the middle part. Okay. So this is the cannon. So move doubles. Remove doubles. So let's do something. So we are going to move them on another layer if we're done with them. So let's go in there again. Remove doubles. There are no doubles anymore, so move it to layer 2. Then this one, we have worked on this as well. Remove doubles, move to layer 2. Now, this one we have removed the doubles as well, I think. Yes. Okay, so then let's move to level to layer 2. Here, remove doubles, move to 2. Well, let's see that one. Remove doubles, move to layer 2. And here we have well, let's work on this. Remove doubles and move it to layer 2. So let's go in there, remove doubles, move to 2, and remove doubles, move to 2, move doubles, and again. And this is annoying work, but we have to do that. So remove doubles, move to 2, remove doubles, move to 2. Another technique I can't join that, select all and remove the doubles and then doing that, but I want to have this separated at the moment because I want to be clear about the materials, so I'm not going to join it right now. So let's just work on this. Move to 2. This one here as well, remove doubles, move to 2. Okay, 1, and this one move to 2. So, okay, remove again the doubles. So I know, annoying work. Remove doubles, move to 2. Yeah, I want to convert this for 3D print. Yes, I will try that on Shapeways, to bring us to Shapeways and check the model for the ability to print in 3D. But I think we have too much details in here, so I have to work on this a little bit more. So all what I create for Warhammer, it will be ready then for 3D printing. I will provide the files. Here I have to ask for permission at first. Maybe I can make contact with the original creator of this model here. One moment. I hope this answered your question. Oh, let's go with a little bit more chilling music. So, oh, let's go with that. Okay, remove doubles, move it to layer 2, and again. Oh yeah, it's much better. Move doubles. Move doubles. And again. Move doubles. Move to layer 2. Move doubles. Remove doubles. Remove doubles. And the last one, remove doubles. Move to layer 2. Okay, now we are on layer 2, and we have now a model which has no doubles on it. Now I see some geometry problems here, I think. The thing is, if we print this like this, I don't think we can print it. At first, it's too much details. Second, if we print that as tabletop model, the problem is that we have a 28mm thing here, and I think these details here are much too small for 3D printing. So let's do this just for fun here. So let's do smooth here, and let's go with an edge split here, and let's have a look. Okay, it looks much better. So we're moving back to layer 1. I know it's really annoying. Smooth, and now the edge split, and move it away to layer 1. This is a method I use if I have to redo some models like this one. Normally I do this in a commercial way. If some customer gives me an Autodesk file or something like that and I have to redo that, then I'm going with that method from one layer to the other and back and forward, so that I don't lose the oversight, that I know what I'm doing. So in this case, I have to smooth it out and use an edge split modifier so that it looks again good. So move to 1, and this way I'm going through the whole model right now. Edge split. So move to layer 1, and let's see. What do we have here? Moment, I think I need another coffee. Okay, where I was smooth and edge split, move to 1, and again smooth, edge split, move to 1, smooth, edge split. And the reason is I use smooth and edge split is first I want to not to make a lot more geometry. That's because I'm using the edge split modifier, and the edge split modifier I can export it into Substance Painter as an FBX file, because FBX file uses sharp edges, can produce sharp edges, and this is the edge split modifier, so and smoothness. So I can, it looks in Substance Painter the same as here in Blender then, and that's why I'm using that. I don't use a subsurf modifier or something like that, because it's just not necessary. So move that to 1. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing that. More geometry you have, I don't think it's really really necessary to put more geometry in that, because it looks really good. It's really good model. I like it. It's very clean. There's a little bit of unnecessary geometry, yes, but doesn't bother me at the moment, because it's not a game model. It's not made for gaming right now. So yeah, move it to 1. And this one as well, smooth, edge split. The preparation work is mostly a little bit annoying work. I know that, but it has to be done. 1. And today is the last day of the holiday of my wife and my daughter, and they will come back tonight, I think, I hope. If the airline does not, they do. One moment, I have to look up that. Yeah, they do a strike today. I hope not, the airline, and I have to look this up, because yesterday a family from the same town edge split, and move it to 1. Yeah. Move, edge split. Let's get rid of this big part here as at first. So let's use edge split again and move it to 1. So we have the big parts. So smooth, edge split, move 1. This is, by the way, Herbie Hancock rocket. Really cool stuff, but very old. Smooth, edge split, move to 1. Smooth, edge split, move to 1. Again, this time make it like that. Smooth, and move to 1. This one as well. Smoothing and edge split and move to 1. Then the cannons, smooth, edge split, move to 1. And now the last things here. Smooth, Edge split, move to 1. Smooth, edge split. I really should buy a smaller screen. I'm always going like this the whole time. Smooth, edge split, move to 1. And again, smooth, edge split, move to 1. Smooth, edge split, move to 1. Okay, now we have this again on layer 1. At this time we have removed the doubles, so let's go in there and Warhammer bunker, and let's call that how can you call it? Let's call it Space Marine. Space Marine. And here we call this directory Dreadnought. That in there. Dreadnought. So okay. Save blend file. So now we have that. Now a fun part. Do we have let's see. Ah, cool. This is separated geometry. This is so cool. Ah, cool. Now we can now we have to think about the materials. What I want to do is I want to create a color ID map. I don't want to separate that because I want to have one texture and not many textures. I think we are going to make another something else. We're going to continue this, but I will separate the materials and the whole stuff off screen because it's really annoying work. So we do something else. We don't do something easy, and so that we can do some painting today as well. I want to spend, for the first model, I want to spend around 25 to 30 euros. So it had to be much smaller, but we have to be in the same size of it has to be useful for a tabletop game. So let's save this again and create a new file. Okay. And now let's think what we can do is something real easy. A real easy thing, a really small thing as well. we can test out the abilities of Shapeways and the sandstone full color printing. So you know what, I'm choosing simple crates, I think. Let's have a look on the reference. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, we're doing some easy to do crates, and we put them together, and hopefully they will get printed out correctly. So how can we do that? Should we first yeah, okay, so let's make a circle, and let's do it a 6-sided circle like that, and let's make that real quick here. Okay, I have to think about how I can do that. So we have let's rotate this here. Rotate by 30 degrees. And let's go in there and let's just let me see the reference. So let's scale that, scale in the X direction a little bit, like that. Let's get it like that, yeah. Okay. Then I think the music is not really not epic enough. So let's go with something else. This is the 80s, golden 80s. Rotate X 90 degrees. So yeah, that's better. A little bit more epic and cool stuff here. Okay, this is a playlist of some games. So let's see, I want to have the same on this side and the other side. So let's go with the mirror modifier right now. Mirror in the Y direction. Let's rotation and scale, and not Z, I want to have Y, and let's move that here, extrude it in Y direction and bring it together. Let's activate clipping, and again bring this in here and extrude it, scale it down and bring it outwards like that. But I want to have it here. Now let's vertex snapping, grab, set, and here. So we have that. Then we can make here a face, and we can inset that like that, and let's extrude it, and maybe we can give it so let's remove that face, just a face, and give it here scale X, smaller, and let's to move this edge here, give me this edge, extrude in Z direction like that, extrude Y here, and I want to have here no, I don't want to have that. I want to have that and that. And now we can let's do something else. Let's here an edge split as well. Like that. Loop cut. And again, and get all of the vertices, get rid of them, and just add a mirror modifier here. And okay, I can work only on this and it will be mirrored on all the parts, so it's a little bit easier to work with. So let's make this, make a bevel, move it out, and if you have on a plane you have a bevel, or you create a bevel, it splits the edge, and you can easily create something like that here. So I want to extrude that inwards, just a little bit. That. And get rid of this and move it up a little bit. That. So I think this is it's looking cool. Maybe we can make here the face. I want to keep it simple, but I want to have some of the details so that I can see when we print that, yeah, how it comes out, how it looks like. And now we have to think about if we make it like that. Shapewear says that, one moment, Shapewear is creative here. Here are the design guidelines. Well, let's change the material. Let's change the material to, this is fine, detail plastic. So let's go to sandstone. Design guidelines, and as you can see, we have here we need some escape holes, but we need the supported wall thickness of 2 millimeters as well if we create something like that. So we have to have in mind we have to create some escape holes. So the more material we are going to spend means material in this crate. If it's full, we spend more material, so we have to have a escape hole where the materials can go out. So we are putting all together, and then we are going to create the holes. Okay. So we have that here, and it's a very simple model here. But for the sake of the design guidelines, we have to do something. So I think this is a little bit, maybe we can, some more things of interest here. What is that? This belongs to here. Okay. So, I don't know what we are going to paint that. We are painting the interesting things in there, or some interesting things. Okay, now we have that, so we can now try to scale this. And what is a good idea to have the scale is if we import the Space Marine here. Let's see, import. Oh my god, what have I done? Import obj. Yeah. This one, this one. So okay, we have this one here. So now we can go in here and here, going to length, just metric, and at the moment we have let's see, let's go into that and length. So we have we do some measurement. We have centimeters right now. This is well, if we go in that, and we are going to, let's simply add here for the measurement, rotate in the x direction 90 degrees, and let's have a look on the length here. We have 2 meters, and we don't want to have 2 meters, so we know that this is 28 millimeters. So we can do one thing, we can scale it up or we can scale it down, and I think we're going to scale it down a little bit. So now we have centimeters, and this is 15 centimeters, so we're going down, and the 2.8 centimeters. This should be 2.8. So let's just move that here. 2.8. So this edge here, let's grab it in Z direction and just make it like that. So this is the size we need for a Space Marine. So we can work now with the scaling. Let's see, cursor to selected, origin to 3D cursor. So now we can go in there and we can say scale 2. Means we have a scale 1 to 2. Go back, and we can go in there and can say scale 3 times. So now we are going, we are coming to a point, and we have the Space Marine here. To a Space Marine, let's get this one, scale. Let's move it over and let's have a look. Maybe a little bit smaller because he has no helmet. So, okay. That means we have now a scaling here. We can move that to this layer here. So this Space Marine is now the height we need. So we can scale this down here. And we can imagine how big this crate will be in proportion to the Space Marine. So I think this can be a little bit bigger, like that. Yeah, there's maybe support. There's a support crate. There are weapons in there or something like that. So it has be it has to have a little bit of a size, so let's scale it up. And let's see. So let's scale it like that. Yeah, it's a pretty good size. There will be space for weapons or whatever. And now let's go in there. Let's pull this down a little bit. I don't like the shape so much, so I like this better. So maybe we can go in there and we can move this as well a little bit more, so that it looks more like a bee hive thingy thing. So let's see if we move that here. Is that cool? Yeah, okay, let's delete it. Okay, this is the size we need, so I'm going to Control A and let's you know what, I'm going to bring this together here. Let's join the whole thing. Object is not a selected mesh. Okay, why? Object. J. Active object. It's not a selected mesh. J. Huh? 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 How is it? This and this one, this one, this one. Okay. So what do we have here? This one and this one. Okay. So again, what do I select which is not a selected mesh here? Why can I not select this one here? It's selected. Now, finally we have our Space Marine. So now we can apply rotation and scale. And if we now we have the scaling is 1 to 2, I think. I hope. Let's see. No, three times. So we have to scale it down 3 times so that we have the same. If we go here back to, if we scale it 3 times. Scale 0.33. We have 3 is maybe not the best one, not the best choice. So it's not the best choice. So we have 1 and we can scale it point. Let's try it like that. So now it should be the right size. Okay. Again, front view, and let's rotation and scale. Now we have here 1 and here we have 1 as well. So let's just go down with the size again. So now we have the original size, how it should be. It's it's the size scaling of these figurines here. So now that we have this, we can now work on this. So we have now this here. Let's copy that just for saving and move it to, let's go to a backup layer, the last layer here. And now let's see what we can do. Now we have to prepare this for the printing. That means that we have to create, let's see, we have to create a thickness right now. Let's see, can we see the length, please? Just to this one. Okay, and from only these guys here. Okay, this should be able to be printed. This here maybe not. This is the, let's say this is the edge of the details. 0.4 this means if we go to design, we have the engraved details 0.4 millimeters. So we are here at 0.414. Means we can take this, we can just let it like it is, so we can see how good Shapeway is. Then we have here, we have 0.7 millimeters. The double is 1.4, 1.5 millimeters, around that. This is okay. Then we have this here, this edge is more than 2 millimeters. That's okay. Okay, so we don't have any other okay, this one here I have to measure again. We are here at 0.7. Is that right? 0.7. Let's see. 0.7, yes, it's 0.7. This is okay, perfectly okay. And this one here, we have 0.8. This is okay. The only thing where we have maybe a problem is up there, and so that we don't run into problems, just let's bring this down a little bit. So we have here more than 0.4 millimeters. That means we have 0.66 millimeters, and now we are normally on the safe side here. Okay, now we have altered this, and I want to get rid of this here. Hello? Where is it? Ah, here. Sorry. Here it is. It should be. So we delete that, going back, copy that again, and move it to 10, to the last layer. So we have this here. Now we can apply the mirror modifier. Go in there and remove doubles. And now we have to create some thickness, inner thickness. So because I want to make this hello, so say it like this. Want to make it. Sometimes I'm lagging of words here. Hello, normally. Hello, hollow, hollow, hole. Yeah, hollow, hollow. It's yeah, it sounds like hello in Germany. Hello, hollow. Okay, it's hollow. So now I want to have solidify modifier here, and the thickness should be minus. Let's go with -2. Let's go with -3 millimeters. That's okay. So now we have. Do we have some problems here? Let's see. Let's make a test. So let's copy that, move it aside, apply the solidify modifier, and get rid of the length here. And let's see how it looks like. We have, yeah, we have here some, yeah. Okay, we can live with that. It's 3 millimeters and it's hollow. So I think we can go with that. So we can yeah, now we are ready to go, I think. The only thing we have to do is we have to unwrap the whole thing and give it, and then create a color ID map, make it interesting a little bit more, like a scene. And so let's go to the UV image editor and here to the node editor. Let's get rid of this here, and let's see, this one is the original, so let's move it to the second layer, and this is our working model. So let's unwrap this, UV unwrap, go with 0.1, 0.1, 0.01. Okay, it looks good. So, but I want to have multiple of these grades here. So we have to should we make multiples or just one? Okay, let's just try one of these crates. Let's try that. Export this as an FBX file. Let's go to the wherever we are here. We have to go to this one here, models, and then let's go with the crate. Crate. We make two models. We make one full and one hollow. So we can see the difference between the prices. If it's really depending on the small models on the price or what it is. So selected objects. So let's go create full. It's 11 o'clock here. So let's go to create full, export. And now I'm creating a second one. And this time I'm going to add some more geometry here. Just a little bit more. Outside geometry. This one here. And let's go with that here as well. Then the outside. One moment. I have to see that. This one and here. Then I'm going to remove this vertices here. And now let's build the inner one, the inner hole. So like that. And grab in the Y direction here. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. So this one, okay. Grab in the Y direction, and now we are here, and I want to have one here and one here. I can remove that vertices. Now we have a gap here. Now we can try to bridge, and now it's hollow. So this is the second one. So think I'm going to unwrap this again like that. Let's see that. This is okay. So we have exported this, so let's remove that. And let's start Substance Painter. Oh, and I want a coffee. The cool thing is, if I do in live streams, I do not smoke so often, and I drink less coffee. Yeah, I know. Missing subsurface scattering shader parameters, known issues, computing freeze on AMG, VGA GPUs. No, I don't have it. AMD GPU shortcuts. Okay, that's okay. I don't need that. So okay. File new. So give me the model here, create full, open, and go with okay. I have to have a look. What do I have? I have the solidify modifier on that, right? And this not. Okay. So I think this is important. So let's unwrap this. Smart UV, unwrapping, okay, like that. And export this one here as a full. Create full, export. Because there is geometry in the crate, so I don't want that. So let's project configuration, reload that. Now we should have the right file. Okay. And let's just go in there and bake the meshes. So bake the mesh maps. This is just a test, so don't be stay patient with me, because currently I'm learning myself how to 3D print something, and what are the best methods. So I'm learning. And I'm learning live on the stream. So I have my tablet here, my Wacom tablet. Maybe we can use that today. Do we have some problems here? Do we have some problems? Yes, we have some problems. We have some problems here. Why is that? This is... so let's see, what do we have here? So let's check the normals. Check the normals. Normals are outside. This is all fine. Okay. Now let's rotation and scale. Let's unwrap this again. Okay, this was the problem here. So now let's see. So my wife is writing me at the moment. I have some problems here. What is that? What is this here? What is this? Oh my god. So, I have here a problem. What is this geometry here? What is this? Is this one? What the heck do we have here? There's some geometry which is not allowed to be here. What the frack? On both sides. We have a problem. So let's go in there and hide this. Hide this. Is there still a... okay, I know what it is. Okay, I know what it is. This one here. This is it. This is it. The solidify modifier was the problem. So let's unwrap this again. So now it should be okay. So let's export this as an FBX file, create full. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, good. Mode, project, configuration, select, create full. This one here, okay. And let's bake the mesh again. The mesh maps. I will stream another 45 minutes or so, and we should be finished. And then I will try to bring this to Shapeways. And I hope I can stream in 2 hours or so again until 5 o'clock or so. Okay, now we have our thingy here, and let's go with smart material. I think this is a good material for that. What I have in mind is a machinery material, and maybe we can use that. The machinery, so let's go to layers and let's bring in the machinery. Yeah, it looks really good. But I want to have it on another color, like want to have something like a darkish green, something like that, but not so shiny. So let's bring up the roughness of this a little bit more, and the metalness, metallic. So this is better, but the color is not what I want. I want to have more like more darker color, something like. This is the problem of this damn thing. If you oh yeah, there we are. Metallic, away, roughness here, and we still have the same problems. So we don't use the machinery. Oh, it's always the same with the smart materials. They are not so smart. So we're going with something else. Let's go with a plastic, maybe a dull plastic, like that. And let's bring down the metallic as well. And let's bring in some some structure. And this is maybe we going to bring another material in, but under the plastic material here. Okay. This is okay. This goes in the right direction, but it's not enough here. So let's see, technical parameters, normal intensity. Can I bring this up? No. Height range? No. A little bit down. And this one here, let's see. Let me see if I put this under the whole thing here. Oh, this looks good. Begins to look good. So maybe put this a little bit down. The problem is here that the let's see if we put down the normals. Okay, technical parameters. Let's go with the OpenGL and let's go with the normal intensity down. Height range. Go down. Okay, this is it. Okay, now we have a little bit more roughness in this thing here. And maybe we can underlay some rust in between. So let's bring in some rust. And now we can work with the masks. Maybe a smart mask. Oh, let me see. What I do here? Okay. A mask. Let's go with let's see, paint old. Let's bring this on the plastic. This is not really what we want, so let's invert the mask. So we have a little bit better damages here. This is okay. And maybe we can we do that? Again, invert mask. How is it? Nope. Not really. So, no, I don't want. I just want to get rid of the masking parameters. So, let's go with rust maybe. And if we invert this, the mask, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. This is, we are going somewhere, but I want to have a really a dark green, something like that. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Now let's give me some materials. Now let's go with a little bit dark rust here and go with a mask and ground dirt. So this is laying on the ground quite a while, so we can mask editor. Can we mask to clipboard? Copy that. Remove the mask and paste. Add a black mask and paste this in. We can paste this export mask to clipboard, and now can I paint on that? Nope. Cannot paint on that. Can we somehow accept the mask or merge the mask some way? Let me let's see. Can we do that? Can we apply Substance Painter, apply generator? Let me see. Painter. Can we somehow add remove effects, add generator, add color selection, add filter, add paint, add paint? Okay. If I okay, this makes sense. So I can wonderful. This is what I searched for. I can add here a paint layer and I can on top of that I can oh, that's cool. That's really cool. So I can now add here a mask. Let's white mask. Can I do that? Yeah. Okay, this is really cool. If I can add a paint layer, that means that I can bring out the I can create mask. This is so helpful. And I'll show you that what I mean. We can now create a smart. We can now get a smart mask, bring it to here. Okay. Now the iron damage. That's maybe not the right mask here. Let's clear the mask and bring in a paint old mask or something like that. So that's better. And now we have the thing that we cannot apply that mask, so we cannot directly paint on this mask, but I can add here a paint layer and I can paint here and I can remove or paint in white or black and can remove some parts of the mask or bring in some parts of the mask. It means I can make more rust here. It means the underlaying mask is coming more through, like here as example, and it's based on this mask editor here, on this generator. So we can work on this here. We can really do some cool things here, and I like that. I like it. And the box is looking good. The color is maybe not that good. Maybe the color should be a little bit more camouflage light like, but oh, we can do that. Let's see. We have a material. Do we have a camouflage material? Smart material? Camouflage fabric. Here we have one. So we can put it. One moment. Let's put it. We should make this a little bit bigger here. So we can put it. Over rust is here, so we can put it in between that. So let's see how it works. So it's a fabric. So it's not quite that what I want here. So let's see, folds. We don't need folds. Yeah, the folds are gone. So edge folds. We don't need edge folds. Folds at all. Okay, this is okay. So we can bring this here, and we can copy mask, and we can paste. Can we paste in the masks? Black mask. Paste into mask. So now we have that. Maybe we can go with that a little bit more down, like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's go with that. This is looking much better. Maybe we can go in there and we can paint something in there. So let's go with brushes. Let's add here paint layer, and let's see what we can do here. Let's give me just a color like this, and with the dirt brush and biggest, no, the size is okay, the size, but the opacity a little bit down. We can paint in here some yeah, like this. This is much better than the camouflage texture here. Only I forgot always that I have here my I have to activate it. Hello, little fellow. Hello. Now. Yeah, now it's working. Ah, yeah, now I can paint here all over the place. I have to learn again yeah, okay. It's a little bit different handling than with the mouse, so but it's cool. Oh, I love this music. This is from Fallout 4, and I'm really a big fan of Fallout 4, and I can't wait to see Fallout 76, the new game, which is coming out in September, I think, or something like that. It is really cool. I hope I get goosebumps if I hear that. I like the story. The story is cool. The game is cool. So let's go with a little darker color here again, and it's maybe let's go with strong opacity here. And let's see, and another. Let's see what this does here. Basic. Ah, no. This is not what I want. I want to have some dirt. We can. Oh, this makes much more sense right now. Yeah. Much better. Much better. So, okay, I think we are done with that. This is a full, the full crate means there's no gap where the powder can go out. This will be a full full sandstone, not a full metal, a full sandstone material then. And let me see here my Twitch channel something. Cannot really see that. Okay, now we have that, and let's this, if you shoot the little critters there, oh, so cool. I have to play the game again. Good, let's save that. Oh, we have here our models, great. Then let's create a SP for Substance Painter, and let's say create full. So now we can, the preparation for this is now that I'm going to bring back that texture. I'm going to export the texture. Because we have there's no possibility to bring in normal maps and so on. So we have to bake that. And I can show you how I do that. So I'm going to my Warhammer directory. Warhammer models, great. So now I'm going to add a new, let's say, textures, textures. And let's create another one and say texture create full. This music is so ridiculous. Okay, and now I have here my Blender cycles export. The configuration is like that. No, is it the right thing? One moment. Blender cycles, yes, it's the right one. It means that the configuration is like that. The albedo is means the transparency and so on is exported in one file. Then there's the roughness, the ambient occlusion, the emission, the height, the normal, and metallic smoothness. And I thought I have another one. Diffuse, glossiness, no. Blender. Base color, roughness, metallic, normal. Okay, this is it. This is it. So we have the base color, roughness, metallic, normal, the height, the emission, and ambient occlusion. And this is working really good. So I can go back and choose my PBR, PBR Blender. So the director is set. So I have a default material 2048. Should we go with the 4K texture, or is it just? Okay, we go with the 2K texture. That's okay. So Okay, so let's click OK here, and we have exported this texture here to a format where I can play with in Blender. So we have this one here. This is our target. So we are going to add a new material, and we call it Crate 1 or Crate Full, like that. Now what I need is that the camera and this one here, let's put this, no, let's put these guys here. Let's move them to layer 2. Okay, it's heavy. Now we have 3. Let's move this to layer 1. Now we have the camera in view. Now we can bring in the camera. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's split the view here, and let's see. We have to go a little bit more to the thing here. Let's go here and down, like that, and a little bit more. So because we are really going really small with the thing here, it's I have to find another method where I can just work on a bigger size, and then I'm going to bring it down. So we are going to remove the diffuse here, and we add we are working with the principled shader here, principled, connecting this to the surface. And now we need something. We need the texture coordinates at first, because it's all UV based, and we have to tell the images where to go, where the coordinates come from, and then we're going to, yeah. And we need an image texture, so we're going to open that. At first, let's say let's file save, and let's go to the crate, and let's call it crates 1. So we have the file saved, and now if we click here, the base directory is our safe place, where we save where we have saved the file. So we don't have to click through the whole desktop and so on. And okay, it's better to save first and then doing stuff like that. Okay, we need the base color. So this comes from a UV, and let's go in here. And before we render this, I want to have here an environment texture, and I think I'm going to change the music. Just we have still music here. Maybe I'm going to bring this a little bit down. I hope you can hear still music in the stream. Okay, where we are. Yeah, where we are, textures, you know. Okay, textures. Now we need environment texture. Yeah. So I'm going to HDR, and I have here some textures. Let's go with a texture like that. An HDR, and that's okay. Now set the ray visibility from camera, catch it from the camera, deselect that. And now we can add here a border for the camera, and we can set this to rendered. Now it takes a moment, and we have our texture on the. Let's rotate the camera just a little bit and bring it a little bit more down and a little bit more to the model so that we can see a little bit more like that, and a little bit more down like this. Yeah. Now we see the model a little bit more clear. Okay, now we need the normals in our model. So I want to have another image texture here, and I'm going from UV to here, and I'm going to open the normal PNG. So let's click on that, and now let's add a vector normal map. Bring this to here, and the normal maps to normal. And what is important is that we are going to use here non-colored data. Now we should have our normals. You can see them. Good. Maybe we can put up the strength a little bit to, let's go with 2. Let's see. Yeah, better. A little bit better. You can play with that a little bit. That's a cool thing. It's cool to change a little bit the parameters. So there's no number which works best. Just believe your eyes. If it looks good, chances are really high that it is good. So trust your eyes. So let's add another image texture here, and let's bring in the metallic. Let's open that. Let's go to UV, and we use non-colored data as well here, and we're going to metallic here. So, and the last thing we need is, in our case, we need just the roughness. So another one, we can go like that. If you hold shift down and drag your mouse with the left mouse button, you can make a knot like this here. So let's open that and get another one. Get the roughness here. So roughness. And the roughness, we are going to the roughness slider, and let's go with non-colored data as well. So now we have our crate here, as you can see. Really cool. Maybe we should pull up the strengths a little bit. Let's go with 3, and let's see how it looks like. That's maybe a little bit too much, so let's go with 2. Okay, let's see what we have here else. Do we have something which we can use? Yeah, another thing we can do is maybe it helps a little bit more the image. So let's take another image texture here, and let's have a look. As you can see, we have here the ambient occlusion as well. We have the height information. We have some height information. We can use that, but I don't think it helps a lot. So we are going to let's see how it looks like. This is the ambient occlusion. So maybe we can put this together. So let's go with color, mix RGB, and put a. Let's go with that, goes up, and this here, and let's bring the UV here and here and to that one and this one. Let's see, and now we're going to, let's see what overlay does, and I think it had done the right job. This is without, And this is with the ambient occlusion. So maybe we're going to, let's see if we go with add, and we're going to add the ambient occlusion a little bit. No, let's go with green. No, multiply. I think multiply is the best version of this. Yeah. We go with multiply, so we have a little bit of shadows. This cavities here a little bit darker, and it looks good. I think this is cool. So we have our crate. Maybe we can make some color correction here. Maybe we can take this one and let's go with what can we do here? What can we do here? Color. Can we do something? Let's see if we crank up the contrast a little bit. And bring the brightness just a little bit down. Like that. Now let's see if we mute this. It looks like maybe I think this is better, and crank up the this is not really what I want. So okay. Now you can see this is our material. Maybe it is problem that we don't have any good light here. Let's go with that and change this to sun lamp. Use nodes. And let's see. Let's get rid of that. So, okay, now I want to bake that into one texture. The whole thing, the normal map and the ambient occlusion, and I want to have all in one texture. It means I have to make here. Let's split the view. Let's go with an UV image editor, and let's go with a new image, and let's go with 2048 by 2048, and let's call it crate 1 crate full texture. And click OK. Now let's add here another image texture. This time we're going to choose the create full texture, and now we can go to bake with the create selected, and here in this view here we have the create full texture selected. This is important, and I hope it's important. It is important. So we have all diffuse, glossy, transmission, subsurface, ambient occlusion, and emission, and we want all baked on the texture. So I'm clicking bake, and now it takes a while. Now Blender goes does some internal rendering and takes all of the textures and bakes it together to one texture. And this Thing is, it takes a while. It takes really a while. If we're ready. The cool thing is about that, now you can take this texture again, you can put it on your model, you can use texture paint of Blender, and you can paint on this material. That's really cool. There's so many possibilities, this is unbelievable. It's really cool. And it's cool if you don't use normal maps, if you use maybe a shader or make a game which has not the need for normal maps, then it's really cool. And as you can see, we have here the textures, and that's really cool. And now we can make something. We can just copy that here. Let's copy it. Let's see. Let's go in the camera. Let's copy it here. So let's go in the camera view. And now what we can do is we can now take this just in a diffuse shader. Let's take it in a diffuse shader very quick, like that, and bring it into that. And it's a little bit darker, but I don't think it doesn't really matter because now the reflectivity is gone. But as you can see, this takes a while, and this is, bam, there is it. This one texture, and now you can, I think it's a little bit faster. There is no normal map anymore, but it looks like it has a normal map. That's really cool. And we painted that into the texture, and that's really cool. But now the ability is gone that the normal are reacting to the light, and this is solid. This is in the texture, baked into the texture. This is another thing. There, the normals are reacting to the light still, as you can see. And if we put this in here, there's no reacting to the light of the normals. That means the baked version is the final version. And this makes sense if you make a game or something like that, which has this in the background and the light is not moving, or your view is not moving at all, like in games like Clash of Clans or Boom Beach or something like that. For games like this, is this a really good method. But if you want just to have a base texture, you can emulate the AO or the ambient occlusion or subsurface scattering. You don't have to bake this in, so you have then a base texture for your texture painting as well. This is something I want to try in another video, maybe on YouTube. I don't know if this goes to YouTube. We'll see. Okay, I think we are done today. Now I will try to bring this into Shipways. Now I can save this as image, and I take this as a grateful texture PNG here, save. And now we have that finally. Okay, as you can see, this is the difference. Normal maps or not normal maps, or glossiness. Okay, so let's go back to the big cam here. So, yeah, let's get rid of the music. Okay, music is gone, and yeah, a few final words. Thanks for watching, and if you like my streams, you can follow me here on Twitch. And if you really like me, you can subscribe to my Twitch channel as well. And if you didn't know that, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one Twitch streamer without any further costs. This means connect your Amazon Prime with Twitch, and you can subscribe to a Twitch streamer wherever you like, and without any costs, because it's paid with the Amazon Prime. Yeah. So yeah, we are finished for today, and again, thanks you for watching. Bye bye.